From the dawn of history, warriors have shaped the fate of empires. Since the first spear was crafted, some men have excelled in warfare more than others. The Spartans of ancient Greece stand out as perhaps the greatest warrior culture. Spartan boys were taken from their families at age 7 and entered the epoch, a grueling military academy. Life was a cycle of relentless training, only broken by war itself. Spartan elders employed harsh methods to toughen the young. They taught boys survival, strength, and cunning by giving them minimal food and encouraging theft, provided they didn't get caught. Those who excelled in this brutal system joined the elite ranks of the hoplites, wielding spear, short sword, and shield. Their tight phalanx formation demanded discipline and coordination, famously exemplified by the 300 Spartans at Thermopylae, who held off a massive Persian army. Spartan mothers were known to bid their sons farewell with the grim words, "Return with your shield or on it." The Vikings of Scandinavia were another legendary force, whose raids struck terror across Europe. Among them, the berserkers were the most feared. Through mysterious rituals and mind-altering substances, these warriors entered a frenzy, feeling no pain or exhaustion. Often fighting nearly naked, their presence could cause entire armies to flee in fear. Their unbridled ferocity, however, was both their strength and downfall, as they sometimes turned on their own in the heat of battle. The Knights Templar stand apart as one of history's most enigmatic warrior orders. Originally formed to protect pilgrims traveling to Jerusalem, they evolved into an elite military force during the Crusades and even created an early banking system. Funded by European donations, the Templars amassed great wealth, yet individual knights lived under vows of poverty, chastity, and devotion. Templar knights, donned in white mantles marked by the Red Cross, were known for their fierce charges in battle, often leading the Crusader armies. Despite their humble ideals, the Templars' wealth rivaled that of kings, and their influence grew to an extent that even royalty found intimidating. Another elite force of the ancient world were the Immortals, a 10,000-strong Persian infantry unit so named because any soldier lost was instantly replaced. Clad in shining armor and wielding 6-foot spears, the Immortals gave the illusion of an unending force, with enemies often surrendering at their mere sight. They remained the Persian Empire's finest troops until Alexander the Great's conquests brought them to an end. The Mongols, under leaders like Genghis Khan, created the largest land empire in history, using their mastery of horseback archery. From youth, Mongol warriors trained to shoot arrows at full gallop, and their famous recurve bows, combined with a fast, agile horse, made them a formidable force. Their tactics were as clever as their mobility, and they would often feign retreat to draw enemies in, only to turn back with devastating effect. Roman strength relied on its disciplined legions, with the Legio Exequestris, formed by Julius Caesar, being one of the most renowned. Serving him during the Gallic Wars, they gained fame for their loyalty and skill, standing by Caesar in the civil war against Pompey. Their legacy culminated in the Battle of London, where Caesar himself fought alongside them, securing his victory and forever cementing the place of Roman history. After Caesar's death, the legion was disbanded, but its short-lived service left it unmarked in Rome. The Janissaries of the Ottoman Empire became the first professional civilian army in Europe. Founded by Murad I, these soldiers were originally Christian prisoners of war who were converted to Islam and trained as warriors. Over time, young Christian boys from the Balkans were regularly recruited, converted, and trained in the Janissary ranks. Known for their disciplined use of gunpowder weapons, they played key roles in battles such as the siege of Constantinople. However, as they gained political influence, their loyalty wavered, leading to their violent disbandment in 1926. In Japan, the samurai were the embodiment of honor and martial skill, bound by the code of Bushido, or the way of the warrior. Armed with the iconic katana, they practiced martial arts and fought both on foot and horseback. Unlike the shadowy ninja, the samurai valued open combat, often seeking one-on-one duels. Death in battle, or if necessary through seppuku, ritual suicide, was considered an honorable end. The samurai's influence continued even after their official dissolution during the Meiji Restoration, with echoes of their legacy felt in World War II, when some Japanese officers committed seppuku to avoid capture. Each of these warrior groups, from the Spartans to the samurai, left an indelible mark on history, embodying the ideals of strength, discipline, and loyalty, even as some met tragic ends shaped by the very power they wielded.